welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline, I am from France and I am passionate about postcrossing and postcards in general. So we are here today to talk about why I quit the 100 traveling postcrossing postcards. Why I did quit, why it was a fail. So just to remind you of that challenge, I gave myself this challenge because, like I said earlier, it's still a big dream of mine to have the 100 postcards traveling at the same time. You know, I have more than 5,000 postcards received and sent on Postcrossing, so I am able to send 100 postcards at the same time. And so it was a dream of mine to achieve this limit at least once in my life. And actually it is still my dream. Maybe I will achieve it at some other point, but it's not for today. So as you remembered, I was filming every day of my challenge, or almost every day of my challenge. And the last time I left you, it was on day 11 out of 30 days, because I gave myself 30 days to achieve this goal. And so we were at day 11, and I don't remember, but I was around 50 postcards traveling at the same time. And then the next day I wrote 10 more postcards or something like that. And for the next days, I think I reached 69 postcards traveling at the same time at my best. So 69, yeah. And I was very happy. But I didn't have time to film just because, you know, so many things were happening in my life at that time, so I wasn't able to film. But yes, and then the day after that, I didn't have time to write a single postcard. I was away from my house, and I had, you know, it wasn't possible for me to write a postcard. And when I came back in the late evening of that day, I think it was like 12 postcards arrived at their destination, and suddenly, you know, I was back under 50 postcards. And the next day, I wanted to write a few postcards, but finally I wasn't able to do it. And then 10 more postcards arrived at the same time, and suddenly I was under 40 and I was discouraged. I was totally discouraged. I think it's a very hard challenge when you want to juggle with your private life, with your family and loved ones, with work, with, you know, with your me time. And of course, postcrossing is me time, is a time for me, a very nice time. But at that time, it didn't feel like a hobby anymore. It felt like work. The first reason I stopped is because it was going too fast. Like I said, you were writing 69 postcards, and then suddenly 2 days later, you had like 40 or something cards traveling, and it's very discouraging. So that's the first reason. Second reason is that as I set myself 30 days to do this challenge, it was really stressful because, you know, I wanted to achieve that goal, and I was doing YouTube videos to show you what this challenge could be, and to document this this journey. And it was like very stressful. So suddenly this hobby of mine, like postcrossing, writing postcards, was starting to be stressful. It was starting to be like work, and it was starting to feel oppressing. I was spending some good time with my partner, and I don't see him a lot because we're both working. And when he was at home, I was like, okay, after dinner, for example, I was like, okay, now I have to write some postcards. Sorry, I will try to be quick, but I need to write those postcards. And he was like, okay, whatever. Okay, no problem. And, I felt like I didn't have more time for him, and I felt bad about it. If you do that once or twice or 3 times a week, why not? Like, it's your hobby and you can do, whatever you want as a hobby. But if it's like every day, maybe your partner is going to be frustrated with you. And I felt frustrated too. So yes, it was very oppressing at the end. So that's one reason I stopped. The other reason is also when you're writing a lot of postcards at the same time, you're also receiving a lot of postcards at the same time. And maybe after day 10 or something, after day 8 or 10, I was starting to receive a lot of postcards. Like my mailbox was exploding, yes. Every day for maybe a week, I was receiving 10 to 12, 13, 14 postcards every single day. It was too much. Like, I already received 10 or 12 postcards in the past, once at all in the same day, and it felt wonderful. But during that challenge, it was like every day, and it didn't feel wonderful anymore because I didn't have time to really enjoy every single postcard I was receiving. It felt like, oh, I received 12 postcards, and it wasn't a surprise anymore. It was like something usual. And you just watch, you look at your postcards one by one, and you don't even take the time to really look at them and really enjoy them and really, love them. And it didn't feel right. For me, postcrossing is not that. For me, postcrossing is really enjoying the time you take writing the postcards, decorating them. I don't want to feel pressure, and I don't want to feel in a rush to write my postcards. I really want to take the time to write them and choose the right postcards. And and I really want to enjoy every single postcard I receive. And that was the biggest reason I stopped this challenge. I really wanted to enjoy my hobby, my big passion, postcrossing. It is my big passion for 14 years and a half. And I felt like I didn't like postcrossing anymore, after 15 days out of this challenge. And I was like, okay, Caroline, you need to stop. You're going to disgust yourself away from postcrossing, and that's not what you want. So yeah, that's why I stopped this challenge. And that's why this challenge was a big fail. But yeah, I'm not proud of myself because I really wanted to achieve it. But I prefer to keep this hobby of mine intact, and I really want to still love it as much as I was loving it before the challenge. So I think I took the right decision. Of course, I wanted to do this video earlier to explain you why I stopped, but I was feeling very tired of all of it. I was it was like a burnout. I think I just didn't want to talk about postcards and postcrossing anymore for a while. Actually, I didn't even write a postcard for 3 weeks after that. I didn't write a single postcard for 3 weeks. Of course, I was still receiving a lot of postcards during 2 or 3 weeks, like a lot, but I didn't write a single postcard. I was just tired of that, and I took a big break of postcards. But the good news is that now I love postcards again. And I really enjoy writing my postcards again. I am back into postcrossing, and I am back into filming my postcrossing videos, and I am so happy about that. Now I try to set myself a limit of 15 traveling postcards at the same time. It's not a lot, but it's enough for me for now. Maybe I could go up to 20 during the days I really want to write postcards, but I think 15 is good. It's a good way to still receive postcards every week and still write postcards every week, but not every day. And yeah, I think that's perfect. 15 to 20 postcards is the perfect amount of traveling postcard. And yes, for now I will do that. But I am not giving up on my dream to have 100 traveling postcard at the same time, but the next time I will do that, it won't be in a form of a challenge. It just will be, you know, happening as like that. I mean, without pressure, without any challenge or goals or anything. It will be just happening smoothly, and I will let you know, of course, if it happens one day. But for now, I will stick to 15 to up to 20 postcards at the same time. And yeah, I will be a happy postcrosser like that. Of course, I am not judging people who have 100 postcrossing postcards traveling at the same time. Actually, I admire them. There are like my kings and queens of postcrossing in my heart. I feel like I really look up to them as like, wow, I would love to be like them, but I am not. I just cannot for now. So that's my reasons why I stopped this challenge, and I'm so sorry about that, because I know that you were behind me, you were supporting me, and yeah, it was wonderful. Your support, it was wonderful. Thank you so much for that. And I know some of you even were doing the challenge with me, and that was fun. And I'm wondering, did you at the end up having 100 traveling postcards, or did you give up like me? Let me know in the comments down below. I would be curious to know. And yeah, so sorry about me giving up. So sorry about me, not doing any videos for a month. And sorry for that. I'm so sorry, but really I needed that break. I didn't feel good about it. I really didn't feel good about it. And it was not like me, because I love postcards and I love postcrossing, as you all know. So yeah, I am back into it, and I hope you will still enjoy my videos. I will make sure that I will keep doing them. And yeah, so let me know how many postcards do you send at the same time? What is your limit, or what is the limit you give yourself? I would be very interested about that too. And yeah, so I will leave you here for now, and we will talk again together about postcrossing next Monday. Okay, thank you for watching, and have a nice week. Bye bye everyone, happy postcrossing.